Okay, let's handle question 1. Quick check. Which AWS service enables easy customization of foundation models without extensive coding? Select one answer. Review the answer choices on screen. The correct answer is option B. Bedrock exists exactly for this use case. Amazon Bedrock allows users to easily customize foundation models and integrate them into applications without extensive coding requirements. What's going on, everyone? Stack lessons here. Another 10 for the practice pile. Today on Bedrock FM customization, AWS AI service selection, and vector search. Read each question carefully. Pick your answer in a 6-second window, then check your reasoning against the explanation. Let's dive in. Keep a running tally. We compare scores in the comments afterwards. Here we go. Question 2 is up. Quick check. Foundation models have the ability to recognize objects, scenes, and various elements within visual content. What capability does this describe? Select one answer. Review the answer choices on screen. The correct answer is option A. The capability name is hiding in the answer. Visual comprehension enables foundation models to understand and analyze images by identifying objects, scenes, and other visual elements, making them valuable for image analysis tasks. Here we go. Let's check question 3. The analytics team wants to discover common patterns in content that viewers watch in sequence. Which unsupervised learning technique should they use? Select one answer. Review the answer choices on screen. The correct answer is option B. Clustering groups data. Association rules link sequences. Association rule learning identifies patterns in sequential content consumption, discovering which shows or movies are frequently watched together by the same users. Next up, question 4. The condition is doing work. What is the final prerequisite for using the customized foundational model in Amazon Bedrock? Select one answer. Review the answer choices on screen. The correct answer is option C. Final prerequisite means knowing the full workflow order. Purchasing provision throughput is the final prerequisite for using the customized foundational model, ensuring sufficient computational resources are allocated for model inference. Next up, question 5. Choose for this case. Not every case. A startup e-commerce business wants to quickly implement pre-built solutions and models to accelerate development for customer retention prediction. Which Amazon SageMaker feature should the company use? Select one answer. Review the answer choices on screen. The correct answer is option A. Pre-built solutions means Jumpstart? No debate here. Amazon SageMaker Jumpstart provides pre-built solutions and models, enabling companies to rapidly implement machine learning capabilities without building from scratch. 3 of 5 questions landed on Bedrock or SageMaker. Customization workflow, provisioned throughput as the final gate, and Jumpstart's pre-built shortcut. Now, question 6. Verify the constraint first. A development team is creating a photo sharing platform that allows users to upload images. They want to ensure that inappropriate content is automatically filtered out. Which Amazon Recognition API can identify unsafe content in a specified JPEG or PNG format image? Select one answer. Review the answer choices on screen. The correct answer is option D. 4 recognition APIs, 1 built specifically for moderation. Detect moderation labels is specifically designed to identify inappropriate or unsafe content in images. It can detect categories like nudity, violence, or other inappropriate content, making it perfect for content moderation. Detect text only extracts text from images. Detect faces analyze facial features, and detect tables identifies general objects, but not inappropriate content. Let us keep moving. Question 7. Map the qualifier to the answer. An AI practitioner fine-tunes a foundation model to achieve higher accuracy and meet a certain acceptance level. The practitioner is considering several adjustments to the training process. Which approach will be most effective in achieving this goal? Select one answer. Review the answer choices on screen. The correct answer is option C. Most effective pins this to training time, not stability tweaks. Increasing epoch count allows more training iterations, giving the model more opportunities to learn and improve accuracy. Reducing model size limits learning capacity. Adjusting learning rate warm-up steps affects training stability, but not directly accuracy. And decreasing epochs reduces learning time and likely hurts accuracy. Time for another one. Question 8. Look for the answer that fully satisfies it. An e-commerce company wants to analyze customer reviews to understand customer sentiment. Which AWS services would you recommend? Select two answers. Review the answer choices on screen. The correct answers are option A and option D. Comprehend is obvious. Bedrock as second answer surprises people. Amazon Comprehend directly performs sentiment analysis on text data, while Amazon Bedrock can provide advanced customizable options for NLP tasks, including sentiment analysis using foundation models. Let's slow down here. 5 options, 2 right answers, and Textract is a sneaky trap. Imagine Black Friday just ended and you have 50,000 customer reviews to process. 2 services can actually read those reviews and tell you how people feel. Amazon Comprehend is purpose-built for this. Point it at text and it spits back positive, negative, or mixed scores instantly. Amazon Bedrock goes deeper using foundation models. Write a custom prompt, get nuanced analysis. Both handle text and work for customer reviews. Now the 3 wrong answers. Textract reads text out of scanned PDFs. It extracts text. It doesn't understand feelings. Recognition looks at photos and videos, not words. Personalize suggests products based on behavior. The trap is Textract. It sounds like it understands text, but extraction is not comprehension. That's the punchline the exam is testing. Time for another one. Question 9. Ignore details that do not change the decision. After AutoSafe Cars has developed and thoroughly validated its ML system for identifying pedestrians, this system is integrated into its autonomous vehicles. When a vehicle's sensors acquire new real-time environmental data, the system processes this information to predict the presence of pedestrians. What is this operational process of utilizing a trained model to make live predictions called? Select one answer. Review the answer choices on screen. The correct answer is option C. Strip the autonomous car story. What is live prediction called? Inferencing, or prediction, is the stage where a previously trained machine learning model is put into use to make predictions or decisions based on new, unseen data. In this scenario, it's happening in real time within the vehicle. Let's break down what actually happens when a trained model goes live on a real road. Imagine the car leaves the lab and hits a real road. A child darts out. The camera feeds live pixels to the trained model, and in milliseconds, the model answers pedestrian. That live new data in, prediction out moment is inferencing. The other 3 options all describe things that happen before the car ever leaves the lab. Feature engineering shapes raw data for training. Hyperparameter tuning dials in the model while it trains. Validation checks accuracy before deployment. Once the car is out on the road making live calls, you're in the inferencing phase. The exam puts you on a live road. Only one answer fits. Ready? Question 10. This is a two-step filter. A fashion retailer wants to improve its product recommendation system using machine learning. To make more accurate recommendations, the company plans to use vector embeddings of product features and customer preferences. The system must also support real-time queries to find the most relevant products efficiently. Which AWS services would best fulfill these needs? Select 2 answers. Review the answer choices on screen. The correct answers are option A and option D. 2 picks. Neither is DynamoDB or Elastic Cache. Here is why. 2 services are optimal. 1. DocumentDB with MongoDB compatibility provides vector search capabilities and handles complex data structures. 2. OpenSearch service offers PyNN search for efficient vector similarity queries. DynamoDB lacks native vector search support. Lake Formation focuses on data lakes, and Elastic Cache provides basic caching without vector capabilities. Let's slow down here. Vector search service choices trip up a lot of exam candidates. Imagine you're building Netflix-style recommendations, but for shoes. You have 50,000 products, each a list of numbers, a vector, capturing style, color, and price. You need the 10 most similar products in milliseconds. That's vector search. OpenSearch service has k-nearest neighbor search built in, made for finding close vectors fast. DocumentDB, AWS's MongoDB compatible document database, also supports vector search. The distractors are tricky. Lake Formation is a data governance tool, not a search engine. DynamoDB is a key value store. It can't compare vectors. Elasticase is a caching layer, not a vector search engine. If the question mentions vectors and similarity for recommendations, reach for OpenSearch or DocumentDB. 3 takeaways from this session. First, provisioned throughput is the mandatory final gate before a fine-tuned Bedrock model can serve inference. Second, detect moderation labels is Recognition's sole content moderation API. Detect laters identifies objects, not unsafe content. Third, DynamoDB and Elasticache lack native vector search. DocumentDB HNSW and OpenSearch KNN are the right stores. The full stack in one shot: Bedrock customization, provision throughput as the gate, precise API selection, and vector storage that actually supports KNN. The last 3 questions proved exam difficulty is rarely the concept. It's the disguise. Quick one before you leave. If this is sharpening your prep, hit subscribe. It's the best free way to help these grow. Drop your score in the comments and flag any question worth a deeper dive. Want me to cover a specific exam next? Just say so below. And if the speed or style could work better for you, I genuinely want that feedback.